would say.
Okay.
GM say yes.
Don't use the light side. I already wasted one, so it's fine.
No, he put it back.
Don't
He put it back.
worry.
It's fine. Yeah.
So, then did he put it back?
Yes.
Yes, he did put it back.
Okay, so I am going to kind of kneel down like a running start, and I'm going to put my jetpack onto full thrust, or as fast as it can, and with one arm, I'm basically going to launch myself directly at, what was her ship name again? Tisrax.
It's the name we've given her.
With my left arm, I'm going to shoot the grappling hook that I just got from my utility belt directly into the ground, and I'm going to launch both of us off the cable.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Wait, what?
No, basically, I'm launching myself like a torpedo directly after her and flinging us both off the cable, but I have a grappling hook, so I can get back.
Oh.
So-
An assisted dropkick.
Okay, you're gonna need to do I believe a wall is in order.
To be fair, an easier way to explain that, Amanda, is Ash, have you ever played Just Cause?
Victory!
That
I
is
just-
barely enough.
Just fucking launch. And I'm launching both of us off of the cable, by the way, if that helps.
Okay, so you're both getting flung off. She's surprised. She's like, "What, sir?"
And I just kick her in the face on the way down as I climb back up my grappling hook rope.
She is hanging onto you.
Okay.
You're both dangling in the 300 miles per hour winds.
Alright, then I'm not gonna start climbing off yet. I'm just gonna start kicking her in the face repeatedly.
Oh
I
god,
would-
Amanda, stay still. I'll take one arm off the thing, and I'll shoot.
Kains, it's
Just
your
don't
turn.
move.
Don't move, honey!
By the way, while Korax Khan is facing off against this powerful Sith and another Sith behind her, and there's this classic epical showdown. She looks to the side, sees a couple of people dangling off the cables, and she's like, "Okay, what the fuck happened there?"
Screw you, that was fucking awesome.
Hey Jack, might
That
I
was
make a
pretty
friendly
epic.
suggestion? Get the fuck out of the blast zone.
Kains is observing the fire in devastation, sort of muttering angrily to himself.
Jump!
When I first joined this crew, I had one request. No, sis. Don't worry, he said. Won't be a problem, Kains.
It won't be a problem, Kains. Sith there, Sith Lord there, Sith there. It's like,
Sith temples everywhere.
There's so many temples.
Join the crew, Kains, he said. There will be no Sith, Kains, he said.
Why do I keep believing him?
Fuck.
you do make it.
It's like a battered house.
Two advantages, remember?
He said it would be he said it would be different this time.
It wasn't different.
It was just more Sith.
Right, is there anything you want to do since you jumped across?
Oh my god, Doctor, you're so close to the fire. Careful, we might eat you for dinner tonight if you miss.
I'm going to kill you after I've killed him, Cora.
The fuck?
One success. Sadly, not enough to hit him.
Oh
You
god.
can't take
How?
strain
Give
for
some
another
blues
attack.
out,
as well.
With
Right.
4 fucking yellow, how?
I'm
yeah,
pretty unlucky.
Sibby, remember when I told you
hell?
I hate luck-based
You can get
stuff?
some
That's why I
blues out,
stack
though.
dices to negate luck.
So yeah,
I mean,
do you want
is
to
it-
just take strain and attack again?
I mean,
Give some blues
No, but
out,
I will.
please.
I will
frankly, the
give
problem
my
isn't the
ins-
dice. The problem is how
Hang
the
on,
roleplay deals
let
with
Kains
dice.
talk. What is it, Kains?
I'll give my advantages to Cora for my banter, battlefield banter.
Battlefield banter. Okay, you get blues.
Wait, did you just give me 4 blues?
No, I don't think you physically can give someone 4 blues.
No,
the
but
blues.
you can give a blue to her. You can give a blue to like the next dude after.
Yeah, so you can give. Oh, your banter affects Cora, Jack, Tizza, and Astrid.
Nice.
Everybody gets a blue dice.
Don't worry, Doc, I'll make this quick.
Right, on his move, essentially, let's get rid of these. That hits, that hits, that hits, that hits.
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, hang on, there we go. There we go, okay, now...
Oh god, it's got a fucking...
I'm just laughing at fucking Jack's fucking predicament, it's hilarious. Right,
I got an idea to counter what I think you're gonna do.
So wait, Jack, why is your force pick blessed? What did you do?
It's not blessed, he just thinks it is.
Because when we were on the planet, he went to one of the Jedi Masters and asked him to bless his weapon.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was hilarious, trust me.
I actually anticipated that being the answer. I just wanted to confirm it.
Right, so he is going to attempt to both hit you, Cora. Any disadvantages or... Yeah, okay, one...
You know me, man. I'm all about that dodgy. Miss.
He gets 2 as well, so it's 5.
Oh, fuck. Patty! How much damage?
So that's 8 damage from him.
Oh, man. The strain is what's gonna kill me, not something else.
And, Kains. He's gonna choke a bitch.
Okay.
So,
Rude.
unsure if you can resist this.
I don't think it's humanly possible.
How is force choke resisted? I don't think it is.
You can physically resist it through sheer strength.
Discipline.
If you're strong enough.
What do I
Either
roll?
discipline, athletics, something, but no,
Athletics.
Like,
it's possible.
It's bind is used, right?
Yes. So essentially he's binding him and lifting him up. Looking towards it. Sadly, he doesn't have enough moves to actually throw him off. Right, sadly, that's not enough since he got so many black dice. If you had 2 more, you would have actually resisted him. Which would be fucking surprising.
Kains
He's
is
choking
also
the fish.
lifted up into the air, Darth Vader style choking.
Yeah, and he slowly moves him towards the edge. He's like... And the one behind you, Cora, is going to attempt to attack you.
Dodge.
Bind is nasty.
This one, however, is not doing too well.
Oh god.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay,
That guy's fun.
Hello, me old chum.
do you want a free attack on the enemy, Cora, or do you want them to lose their lightsaber down into the nothing?
I want them to lose their lightsaber.
Essentially, as they come in, you just block, swing, and parry off the side. You just see him, like, looking down. It's like, what do I do now?
As he's standing there confused, Korax just gonna silently glare at him. Like she's putting on the pressure. Just give me a reason, bitch.
Right.
This is gonna suck. Or well, no, wait. I'm assuming she's not stupid enough to actually cut Astrid in half when she's hanging on to Astrid.
No, but she is stupid enough to go like this. Essentially, you see in her free hand as she's turned off a lightsaber, turn it around with a blade on the end, and she digs it into your side, Astrid. She pulls herself up, just like stab, yanking herself up your body.
Okay, now she's hella pissed because my stomach is delicate and I'm gonna fucking kill you.
If you survive this, though, because that was a lot of successes.
Alright, so she is getting threat, but she is climbing up you essentially. So she's like
So,
stab,
how
climb.
How much damage am I taking?
You only take around about it's barely
You
anything.
only take around. It's a fucking saber.
Hang on, 1, 2. No, it's an actual dagger on the end of a saber hilt.
Oh, okay.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, the saber wouldn't help her climb up. It would.
That
further
would be
fall
around
down.
about.
Slide through
That's
it, yeah.
10. That's 10 damage, but resisted by armor and soak.
10 damage resistant by both armor and soak, so that's just
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, so it did dig into her side as she yanked herself up, probably a lot of pain.
Fucking Mandalorians.
Bitch!
It's like, bitch!
You fucking slut! I'm gonna beat the shit out of you and your children!
Wait,
I'm
you
gonna,
fucking
I'm gonna
slut?
suplex
What?
you into this planet!
Yes, I did call her you fucking slut.
Korax Khan.
I'm gonna glare one last time silently at this motherfucker to tell him that I'm gonna turn my back to you now, and if you do something stupid, the next thing coming over the fucking cable is gonna be your head.
It's like, don't. It's like,
Then I'm gonna look back towards Acro and say, let go of him, Acro.
oh, happily. And you can see
Oh my fucking god!
He's about to let go over the pit. He's like moving him towards the pit. Over the planet.
Ash, I want to forgo my attack action in order to prepare a different action. I want, as soon as Acro lets him go, I wanna use my force bind and forcefully choke Kains back onto the platform.
I mean, you don't have to choke him with bind. You're saying.
Why don't you just hang on?
You
Why
can
don't
just-
you just use it now and attempt to back and forth hold him?
The problem is I'm not as strong as him, so there's no way that's gonna work. So my best bet is to wait for Acro to let go of him, stop using his power, and then immediately capture Kains.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use my move action to basically go on the defensive.
Right, I would say roll for it now and let's see what you do.
Perfect, because bind works off of dark dices.
So Kains, you're like, he releases your throat and you're like, as you're about to fall into the pit, and then you feel another thing grab your throat, like, as you're dragged back onto the pillar.
You right there, Doc?
Poof.
You can just hear him yelling.
I'm going to retire after this.
Don't let it get to you, Doc. I hear a lot of people pay a lot of money for that kind of treatment.
Captain Jack, what are you doing? Your wife is getting shanked.
Okay, so Ash,
Yes.
Grandma Dibler.
Yes.
What I would like to do is, I'd like to, you know how Gohan one-handed Kamehameha's Cell, right?
Yeah.
Can I essentially have Grandma Dibler help me steady the shot and keep me from falling off as I hang there and one-handed shoot Tizrax off of my wife?
So essentially, as she puts a hand on your shoulder and brings her hand over to your hand and holds the pistol with you, and it's like woof, slowly aiming. Everything seems to slow down as you aim. You may, for this one dice, you may re-roll it. Even like you can't use force dice normally, but you can re-roll to make sure you hit.
Hey, what's my diff and shit like that?
I would say 3, since they are
3?
quite close to you. They're like right next down below you.
Fair enough. Stay away from my family. Blam!
Boom! You may re-roll, see if you get a better result, because you can choose either with Grandma Dibler.
I will.
Wow.
Question. Does
For
3
second-
successes hit them? Because
Yes.
if so,
It
they are
does.
Critical time.
What? Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. That's plus 60.
after the crit, right?
95. 95.
127.
Oh my god.
Are you
Right,
rescuing your wife?
Yep.
Okay.
right. So it's gruesome injury. Basically, there was a stat by 1 permanently, but I would say that essentially, what you're doing is you blast, and you see is it hit their face, blow off the mask, and blow off how just that face. They're still hanging on with a knife, barely alive, just like.
I was gonna say, if you can, don't aim for the eyes.
It's like, fuck, I made that mistake again.
It's okay.
Tis
Can
a-
I take 2 strain and double?
Oh yeah, you can. Sorry, yes, carry on. You may do it again. Grandma Dibler is still he's still helping you.
Jesus, take the wheel. Pop!
Boom.
And then to see if the other one's her. Pop!
That moment
the
where you're
first one
disappointed
plus
that you
20.
have a triumph instead of 50 advantages.
Well, a triumph
I
can
mean-
be used, so it can still be a crit plus 20 if they want to.
Boom! 100.
Fucking Temporary. Oh wait, hang on. Yep. I thought you got blinded for a second there.
That would be funny. Like you're
It's
blinded.
You can't
Wait,
see
what?
because I shot you where your eyes would be.
Temporary lame. Until this critical injury is healed, the target cannot perform more than one maneuver. Essentially, it's just hanging off, just lame with one arm, just still
Blam,
stabbed. It's
blam.
it's barely alive, still hanging off of Astrid.
Excuse you, you keep calling her an it. That is extremely offensive. I am offended.
I would also like to shout out, now
Tizza,
Tizza,
yeah.
help me up! Astrid, you can kick her off!
Wait, I should help you up. I'm on a different platform.
Yeah,
you
I'm
don't-
currently
you
dangling
muppet.
my one arm, dude.
Yeah, but
You
I'm
can still
on,
use-
I'm on a different platform.
Jump!
I don't fucking know. I trust you. Think of something.
If
Think
you
of
want-
it this way, Teaser. Cora trusted you earlier, you did a good job. Now trust him, you're gonna do fine.
Trust
Well, the
young
question
lady.
the question is here: am I helping Jack or am I helping Astrid?
Well, Jack's asking for your help. Astrid seems to be quite competent.
Astrid would have asked for my help if she was getting run over by a fucking Star Destroyer.
That's
No,
true.
Your,
I wouldn't.
your baby is weak enough
I can
now
take
that
it-
Astrid can just kick her right off. I mean, she's got a lame arm, she's bleeding massively from the face, and Astrid's secure.
Maybe.
You were built for this.
Your
Rocky
baby.
Victor.
By the
You
way,
could,
considering...
Jack, you still have a maneuver action to try and get up. I will allow if
Oh, fair
Tizza
enough.
will use basically one of her actions to basically use a move to aid you. To give you
But
a blue.
this is longer than short range, right?
Yeah, I would say if you can roll move, right, I will allow you to give a blue to Jack for getting up.
Thinking
Okay.
the horsepower move, not a
Yes.
physical.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that move normally has a range of short currently because I don't have a range upgrade. Yes.
It's fine. You're only helping him a bit.
Okay. Check.
Don't worry,
let's
guys.
see, where's my?
Don't worry, guys. If you start falling, I'll just force choke you.
Why did that not roll the force? Oh, I can't rule move because I have my force dice committed.
Oh, you do?
Yes,
Alright.
because they are
Well,
tied
Jack,
up
do you wanna try
into
getting
other
out?
powers.
Yeah, sure. What's that, coordination or athletics or?
It's athletics.
Oh god, this is gonna be awkward. What's the diff?
2.
You're
You're not
fine.
in any
You wouldn't
danger.
have picked up force enhanced, did you?
Nah, he's
No.
fine.
Could have been
Oh,
kind of
I
useful now.
would not.
There we go. you
Plus
got
2
up.
successes. You're fine.
Oh right.
Roll
You're back up.
on-
Guess what? Battle meditation OP, fuckers.
Okay.
You're slaying on your back like.
Since Jack is since Jack Dibler is fine. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? Just so if I can shoot her off Astrid, maybe Astrid can spend the next turn getting up on the platform and not be dangling in it by a rope. That'd be nice.
Was the plan.
So, yeah, Tiz is going to extinguish one of the lightsabers. Quick draw the heavy blaster pistols. This is short range, yes?
Yes.
Excellent. That means the diff is down to 1. Fantastic. And she blasted away. Blasty. 4
Yep,
successes.
you hit.
Excellent. I'm gonna spend 3 of those to crit, and then I'll spend the remaining 2 to regain the final of my strains. I'm back down to 0 strain. Let's say so. It's a flat crit. Ah yes, 26.
There should be a limit on how many critical injuries a person can have.
I mean, there is. You die. Hopefully.
Alright, so yes, essentially, 1 second. Where is it?
Wait, do you add like +10 for every crit they're suffered? No.
But
no,
wait, you got a thing where I basically give you a light side point. So yeah, you do blast her off, and she goes into the ether down below. You've made sure your baby is no more.
Jesus, baby, you was resilient. I took 3 shots.
Baby,
yeah.
you.
You can make strains, so you maybe shoot at one of
Baby,
these two
you.
as well.
Baby,
No, Tisa just
you.
holsters the blaster and reignites the saber
Mwah.
with a look. Like the look on her face is kind of like there's no expression really. Wait, Jack, do you have a sense, right?
Yep.
Or Adam, sorry. You might notice that there's a bit of turmoil going on inside Tisa at the moment. That didn't sit very well with her. My turn is done. I just keep maintaining my defenses, which
Astrid.
is or my powers rather.
I'm gonna climb up.
That's easy enough. You can just use your jetpack. Just poof.
Well, that
You
was
can go to either
extremely
one.
successful. I am going to go
Look for
to
yourself.
this one, and is that the end of my turn, or can I take strain?
You
and
can
shoot?
you can shoot. That was just your move action.
Okay, then I'm gonna start shooting again at Bitch Boy. And no, I will not call him
Bitch
anything
Boy.
besides Bitch Boy. I would like to crit with a
Fucking
plus
name.
50.
Go ahead.
You know, if I could roll a 100 right now, that'd be great. Wait, I
100,
accidentally did it without the
100,
plus 50. So that would
100,
be
100.
137.
Bleeding out. Essentially, you shoot
Perfect.
him. Cool. All you see is
I'm
this round go through his chest.
bleeding
He's like,
out.
my only normal organ.
My only normal organ.
Okay, I'd like to take strain, and I'd like to shoot him again.
Wait, now I'm
Good.
curious. What's his only normal organ?
I would like to
My
shoot
kidney.
him with a plus 40. Oh, 65. That was fucking terrible.
The target is disorientated until the end of the encounter. So he's also dizzy after being shot. He's like,
Does
"Ugh."
that make him easier to hit?
Yes.
Nice.
Kains. He tried to throw you off. He's an asshole.
I'll throw you off, you son of a bitch!
Is there any way I could try and rugby tackle him?
You could try and use brawl.
Let me see. Oh fuck, I don't have much in that. I'm gonna hit him with my stick instead. Give me a sec.
Oh, what? Hang on. One purple.
One
Because he's
purple.
disoriented. Yeah, he's disorientated.
Excellent.
This is not the time for your cryptic bullshit.
Oh, I'm just getting started.
It does hit. So you basically, as he's disorientated, you bring your staff up, smack on the chin. He's like, ugh. Do you want to take strain to hit him again?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Oh God.
Crit plus 50.
Wait. Could you crit with both of those?
You could crit with plus 30 and have a narrative effect happen.
Or you can
Whereas
crit
yeah,
plus 50.
I'm gonna crit with plus 50.
Alright. Go ahead.
Crit is the name of the game today, people.
Fuck him up.
100, roll 100, roll 100, roll 100.
95.
95,
Nice.
let's
Still
see.
decent.
At the brink, the target suffers one strain each time he performs an action. So basically, he's just poof, poof, poof.
He's just getting beat the shit out of.
Right.
He's getting slapped around like a used
Right, he
board.
can't actually do too much with it because he's already dead, but he can do this.
We beat you twice before. You're going down.
I will take you with me. With
Stop
that,
being
you
a
just see him-
dramatic bitch.
You just see him hold his hands up and start pushing downwards, and you hear basically the lift above and everything that's suspending the mining station start to creak and break as the station rumbles and starts to lower down, starting to break apart. He's got to take strain and do it again. Slower, but he is still doing it. You just see him like...
Is he literally trying to crush the entire station on top of us?
No, he's trying to basically send everybody into the middle of the gas giant, just
Gotcha.
to destroy you all. Korax Khan.
Such a sore loser.
What's his condition look like? Does he look like he's running out of... Well, you said he's bleeding out, exhausted, so I'm assuming he's pretty close to death, right?
Well, he is bleeding out and he is exhausted, but he is still... Well, he's aqua. He's kind of very, very doable, and you haven't hit him as much as you have before. So from your experience, you know he's not dead yet, but he knows now his flunkies have gone. He's like, fuck it.
So it's too soon for my final blow, huh?
Well, he does
wait.
have, like...
No. Since he's distracted, this is the perfect time. It's a shame now that his resistance has got lowered, but... Right, Korax Khan is going to depower her lightsaber and put it away. And then, as he is focusing on what he's doing, his chest is completely exposed, isn't it? I'm gonna bring up my fist forward and slam it right into the middle of his chest.
Using Shatterpoint.
I wanna see if I can pierce his chest first so I can use it, but fuck it, yeah, I'm gonna use Shatterpoint. That's basically the...
His chest is metal, so...
Perfect. I'm assuming since this is not exactly a very good power, it works off of black dices, doesn't it?
It uses both.
Oh, perfect. In that case, I'm gonna use Shatterpoint on his chest. I'm basically gonna punch him right in the chest and use Shatterpoint. Give me a sec to make the roll. You did mention that I get some bonuses for damage and such, but honestly, I am fine with that then. I don't mind. Oh, Triumph even!
Fucking Kung Fu!
Right, so I am going to crit with plus 60, or if you want, alternatively I wanna trade in all those advantages in a Triumph to basically Wesker style, just drive my hand through his fucking chest and then use Shatterpoint inside.
So you want to use all that on him, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I know the perfect thing.
I basically pierce with my hand straight through his chest, and thus her hand is inside Shatterpoint, and begin to crackle and crack him from the inside out.
Essentially, as Aquil is all metal, it basically, you just see his body shake violently as you just pierce your fingers and hands through his body and then slowly drag it out, and you just see him stumble backwards. And I'm gonna say, for the Triumph, finally, he's just gonna go... And you see his arm fall off from the Shatterpoint before he finally...
No, wait, I'm not done. My turn's not over. As he says this isn't over, I take 2 strain, I grab his head and say, yeah, it is. And since I have the ability, I take another 2 strain and I can use a force power as a move action. And I wanna use Shatter on his head.
Mortal Kombat finishing him.
Oh, would you look at that? Same maneuver. As I'm holding his hand, I wanna crush his head and use Shatter.
Okay, I would say with that Triumph and those advantages, and you actually beat his thing as well, you basically just grab... And you just see his headless body fall into the ether. Meanwhile, this one has run away by this point. He's fucked off. He's gone.
No. He sees me destroying Akro. I just turn to glare at him again, and he just pisses his pants and leaves.
Yeah, he's like, fuck this shit.
Doc, you okay?
Yes. Doesn't look like he's okay though.
I guess I went a little overboard on him.
By the way,
Everyone okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Everyone okay?
Yes.
See, everything wound up fine. You didn't even have to suicide duel Rivek.
By the way,
Astrid, you
Kains,
happen to have
you
an
noticed that
explosive,
Korax
do you?
just cut and bruised all over. Like, even before the fight started, she came down here and killed a lot of enemies. She's actually extremely bloodied, but as usual, she's just not showing it. But she's absolutely on the brink of fucking death at this point.
Yep.
She is up. She has wounds all over, and she's absolutely exhausted.
By the way, the
Scissor?
station is still shaking violently, and
You help me boost this comm link so we don't all. No, Sibby,
Yeah, what?
you hear me?
You broke up.
Oh, I said, Tizza, can you help me boost this comm link so we don't all die?
Possibly? What do I... Wait, can't Astrid do that with mechanics check?
Yeah.
I do not
Yeah.
know. I
Yes,
thought the
you can.
computers
There's more
person
mechanics than
should be
computers,
here
to be fair,
too.
in
Yeah,
this system.
go-
It's
so-
okay. I will do it. Yeet! Can I
One.
re-roll that?
yeah, you made it one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm
'Cause,
assuming Cora hasn't dropped her...
Yeah.
I'd like to use the booster signal to reach the ship autopilot and have it float in below us, please. B2, activate.
So the autopilot
To
is
be
bringing the ship down towards the planet. You can already see the tracking device coming down. The station is shaking violently, and from the blood forge, the failing ray shield, all you hear is. Well, I suppose you took care of him, says Rivek, his battered, decaying body still in the pool.
We're going to blow this place up, Rick. It's time to put an end to this.
All I ask that you think about letting it fall into the abyss. Allow the chains to remain broken. The force would still exist. It just would not have control for a very long time. No more massacres need happen anymore. That's all I ask.
Don't listen
He looks
to him.
towards you. He looks towards you, Cora, and points towards his body, which is hanging from the broken ledge.
You
For
call
my
the... Oh, sorry. Go on.
Oh. It's like, before you can ask him about this. Essentially, he goes, "For my body, take the vial from within, as recompense. Take it and cure your people. Have them live once more as themselves." Now you may ask him if you wish.
No, I was going to ask him. I was going to say something just...
Okay.
You call the Force a prison, but the Force is simply life.
He shakes his head.
Some may look at life as a prison, but it's
You are
still just life.
misunderstanding. Do you not understand why the massacre on Coruscant happened? Why my friends, family, and masters had to die? Because the Force dictated they were getting too strong. Because it needed balance in the Force. And so saw fit to slaughter everyone.
Yes. The
That-
Force strives...
Is not something I approve of. It is disgusting to allow not even your own choices to dictate when lives are taken.
You can not dictate when a storm will destroy a village either.
But I have, and you have a choice now, at this precipice. The Force to exist and remain uncontrolled of every massacre. It will be your choices finally that shapes the galaxy. Do it or do not. My time has come. I can only hope now. He says, and he basically starts drifting off into the pool.
Dude, are you seeing this?
Come on, T-Rex! Fuck you, bitch!
Get on the building, collateral damage.
Fuck collateral damage, I'm an giant ass robot!